As the ever alert cop watcher stalks his quarry, he has no way of knowing that today is the day that his subject would strike a blow against justice by blindsiding me with a Nevada only law, ex felon, failure to change address. And for the haters, in Nevada, that's any felony, anywhere, no matter when it happened.
This one, he's just trying to play nice cop.
Long time no see. How you guys been?
Excellent.
Yeah?
Right?
How did the Washoe County Cares Campus thing go?
Excellent.
Yeah? What was the end result of it?
Well, all the cops pulled back and left, and we asked everybody if they'd taken their education for the day, and we went on about our business.
Oh, that's good to hear. I have a question for you.
Yes.
I was told that your registration address has not been updated from 335 Record Street. Has it been updated?
I'm not answering any questions.
Well, I'm asking a criminal question in regards to your registration status as a ex-felon. So I was told today that it hasn't been updated from 335 or Record Street. So I'm just asking you if you have updated your ex-felon address.
And again, I know that there's a Constitution and there's a Fifth Amendment,
So I know that
I don't have to answer that question.
So I'm going to explain something to you. Okay. I have the right to ask for your identification so I can run you if I believe a crime has been committed, will be committed, or is going to be committed. I believe that a crime has been committed by you not registering and updating your address. So now I am going to ask for your ID card.
I don't have ID.
All right. In that case, I will write down your information so I can look you up, and we will verify whether or not your current address is what it should be. All right?
If you know who I am, either arrest me or be about your way. If you're asking for information to verify who I am,
Look, have I ever been rude to you?
I don't care. That's my rights. I have a Fifth Amendment right to not incriminate myself, which means I don't have to say anything. If you're charging me with a crime, charge me with a crime. If you're not, have a good day.
Take a deep breath, okay? Because I would like to have a conversation with you.
I understand that. I don't talk to officers.
I believe you could testify to that as well.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I won't have you violate my rights. I won't self-violate my rights. If you want to charge me, I'll hand my camera to Sacramento Community Watch, and we can go.
I'll take more 344.
Otherwise, I'm not answering any questions. I have the Fifth Amendment right to not incriminate myself.
So
if you know who I am, and you know for sure
let me know when you're done
that I'm an ex-felon, you said your bid. I don't have anything to say.
Okay, how do I spell your last name? I'll give you ample time to identify.
I already informed you that I'm going to plead the Fifth, remain silent.
Done you guys wrong.
Doesn't matter. It's the Bill of Rights. It's the basic first law of the land.
Okay. It was just an open question, that's all. If I've ever done you guys wrong or anything or treated you guys
unfairly. It's the basic first law of the land.
What's that?
It's the basic first law of the land. The Bill of Rights. First
I can't
10.
hear you because of the wind.
It's the Constitution. The first set of laws written in this country. I am not going to answer any of your questions.
Okay.
I have a Fifth Amendment right to not answer your questions.
My partner's
I have
on
a
his
Fourth
way.
Amendment right to remain secure in my property, papers, in effect.
So my partner that gave me all this information, he's on his way.
Okay.
Okay. And he'll be able to. Everything that we talked about earlier today is what's going on here. So anyways, what we talked about was registration status and ex-felons, because we had a case earlier that we were talking about, and your name came up. Okay.
And my name is?
He has all that information.
Oh, okay.
I know who you are based off of my multiple interactions with you, and regardless of, that's why I'm asking for your information, so I can verify it, because if it's all good, I'm just going to go about my day. Does that make sense?
Well, if you need to verify it, then you
Then I
don't
need to
have
be-
enough probable cause to demand my ID.
I don't need probable cause to.
Yeah, you do.
I need reasonable suspicion.
This
There's
is
a
stuff in
difference.
ID state. You need probable cause. It's a higher level of.
It's reasonable suspicion. Reasonable, articulable suspicion is what I need to have somebody identify themselves. Probable cause is what I need to arrest somebody. And then beyond a reasonable doubt is what the DA's office needs to convict somebody. So you're right, there's different steps, different levels. But for somebody to identify themselves, I just need reasonable suspicion. Now again, I've never been an ass to you or anything like that.
I'm not saying you are. I'm not trying to be an ass.
Okay.
I refuse to surrender any of my rights under any circumstances. One of the reasons I leave the house without identification.
It's so that you don't have to identify yourself?
So that there's no way you're going to violate my Fourth Amendment right and identify me.
So if we're going to do...
I'm not committing a crime, so there's no reason for me to identify. Period.
Okay, if we're going to play theoreticals...
It's not theoretical.
Well, just hear me out.
There's not theoretical.
Do you want to
We're
hear me
not
out?
playing anything. These are my rights.
Do you want to hear me out about what I'm trying to say?
Cops plain all you want. I've got plenty of recording.
Do what?
Cops plain all you want. I have plenty of space to record.
What does that mean?
Cops plain.
Yeah.
It's when a police officer repetitively explains the same thing over and over that his opinion or the belief of how the law is written or worked to somebody that he believes doesn't know as much as he does about what he's talking about. You're talking down to somebody like you're talking to someone who doesn't have as much experience in this as you should understand I do. So you can cop explain to me all you want. It's not going to change the fact that I'm not going to surrender any of my civil rights. If you firmly believe that you have me on a criminal offense, well, then let me know. I'll put my hands behind my back and we can go.
I don't mean to be rude. I didn't hear anything that you just said because I was listening to the radio. Can you re-explain that to me?
No.
Okay. So now that you're done, do you want me to say what I was going to say before you cut me off?
You asked the question.
Right. I asked, can I explain to you this whole theoretical thing?
I said yes. Cop explain all you want. And you asked another question, and then suggested I was rude for answering your question. You go right ahead.
Okay, so we're gonna play theoreticals.
There's no theoretical. Again.
It's really hard to have a conversation when every single.
When you start playing games or talking about stuff that's not going on, yeah, it's hard to have a conversation.
It's hard to have a conversation with someone that has
Facts don't care about your feelings, dude.
For every word that comes out of my mouth.
You're right, it is.
Does that make sense? Would that make sense to you that it's hard to have a conversation with someone that
I just wouldn't talk to them.
What's that?
I just wouldn't talk to them.
Okay.
Set.